So what's up, guys? Good evening. What's up? What's up? What's up? Okay, so today, ignore my eyes. Just believe the things that I'm telling you. Just believe what I'm saying. I am super, super excited. Like in my chest, my mind is excited, but my face is looking like somebody that I've gone used to borrow money and they've not seen the money to return. So basically, I'm not going to be saying any basically after this basically. I am excited about today because today is two things wrapped in one, and even with the fact that today is two things wrapped in one, it's one of the most important things for me. I don't know how to explain that. Say I'm not to go school like that. So basically, today is World Photography Day. Yeah, your favorite attack girl. Check it out. My dada is back, and also today is World Humanitarian Day. Well, I cannot really say I have given myself that title of being an humanitarian yet. Humanitarian also, but then I'm working towards it, and it's something that is really at the top of my mind. So photography for me was something that I just wanted to learn, like one of those things, like okay, just learn a skill, upgrade yourself. Don't just sit down in one place. And then, so when I got into photography school, I was basically one of the most clueless students ever. So I was just going there to learn, but I was doing it alongside going to school. So I found it. First of all, I founded it before people. I'll go and see my name in Insta blog. Kumo. So I found it very, very, interesting, more interesting than school actually. I'm not supposed to be saying this. And well, I just went with the vibe, the people that were taking the classes with, and the way the lecture was going, and all of that. I enjoyed it, but I was never really able to put a purpose to my photography. It was just me learning another skill. For me, I thought, okay, I'll just learn photography in the next 6 months, then move on to another thing that would probably interest me in another few months and all of that, because we're restless and all that. But one day my friend, my stupid Ajoke friend, she told me that I should come and cover an event for them. Like I was still a very, when they say rookie, like the basicest rookie ever. Like, okay, let me tell you this one gist about my photography school. When I was in photography school, I had this thing of cutting people's head off when I took their pictures and all of that. I wasn't sure that I could actually do photography. I was just doing it like, well, I've already entered this, let me just continue. I felt like every other person was at an advantage more than I was, because they had some sort of photography background. They had exposure in photography before, or they had already done research and they found that they were interested in photography. But for me, it was just something that I wanted to just do, just get a skill and all of that. So I would just often do, let me just do it. I was often angry with my teacher and all of that. So as I was saying, so it was never really something that was being in my heart. For me, it was just something that I just had to do and move on to the next one and all of that. But okay, as I was saying, my friend Ajoke, so she invited me to a program. She said, okay, we don't have money for photography, and we needed somebody to do photography for us. So I went to I went to the program. I was just like, let me just go. Let me go and be feeling myself like I'm more photographer. Okay, so at this event, I met one of the most. Let me rephrase. At this event, I met some of the most wonderful human beings that are still in my life right now. They're like anchors to my career, my life, and everything. Right now, it was so amazing. Okay, so I see that I've been having all this breaking transmission. I promised myself I'm not going to do this video again. This is the one video and one video only. So my stupid Anu has been disturbing me. I hope she doesn't see this part. So basically, meeting all those people, seeing the things that they do, listening to them, I can't even as in that day is always like very recorded in my head. Like I can't really forget. I don't know how to forget that day. And for me, that was the point when I found a purpose to my photography. I felt like, okay, if I wanted to do photography, I could always do photography. I could do photography and make money. I could be a commercial photographer and make money. That was not a big deal. But connecting photography to humanitarian work was like the high point of it for me. Like I always find it very fulfilling and rewarding to be the photographer documenting a life-changing program or a life-changing event and doing things for people. Basically, that's like the highlights for me, being able to say, okay, I'm the photographer on this project and I've been able to document everything from this project. So for me today is really electric issue, so you probably wouldn't see my face again, but I promised myself that I'm not going to do this video again. So I just wanted to say that for me, humanitarian work, volunteer work brought a purpose to my photography. It made me see beyond, oh, everybody's striving to get the appropriate composition, appropriate this thing, because you have to please your client and all of that blah 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 shit. But me, I found that I could tie my purpose as a photographer to being able to document life-changing events, to being able to document seeing other people help other people to be better persons and all of that. And so I am glad that today is today. I'm thinking of changing my favorite number to 19. You don't get. And photography and volunteering has made me meet. Show me being correct. Has connected me. Let's use that to some of the greatest minds in this life, some of the greatest people. I don't want to mention it because if finish video in the amount of time Timo intend to finish it, that means I will not finish this video in the amount of time I intend for me to finish the video. So basically, like, the people I know from photography, they are like solid people. They're like my G. The people that I know from volunteering from one place to another, they're like super solid people. They are like, oh, wonderful, amazing people. And one of the reasons why I actually started this YouTube video is for it to be like a learning platform for people, to bring everything down to the laymanest, if there's any word, laymanest level for everybody to understand. Because I know that these human resources are there, people that know these things, people that understand a lot of things, and that they can actually render their services by speaking about it, by telling us about it as part of good for humanity. They like it. So guys, thank you for watching. And in my last video I forgot that we're supposed to be doing things like share, subscribe, but any which ways we are good. I can't really see my face. I'm trying to like, oh, is this me? I'm happy because you guys can't really see all my black spot and all of that. So guys, have a wonderful day and enjoy the rest of your whatever. If you are in midweek, enjoy the rest of your week. If you are in weekend already, enjoy the rest of your weekend. Bye. See ya.